welcome back to the channel. My furniture's all moved around a bit today, so I'm all a bit of a tiz because things aren't in their normal places. But I thought I'd come on and do a little bit more of this Christmas page we've been working on. And I think I said in the last video that I would start by doing the bauble that I have missed in the last couple. So I'm just going to get, goodness, I can't remember what colours I used. Amethyst, bruise, and I think it wasn't tulip, it wasn't grey slate either. Sorry folks, I'll be there in a minute. Purple. Blue tongue it was. Right. So I'm just going to finish this bauble. I'm going to zoom you in a bit. There we go. So how is everybody doing? For us, we have just had some snow. We got back from my in-laws this afternoon, and then my daughter suddenly went, "Mummy, it's snowing outside." And she said, "Mummy, there's snow on the floor." And I went, no, it's just frost, my darling, just frost. She went, "No, Mummy, there's snow, it's definitely snow." And lo and behold, we looked outside and there was definitely snow. So, yeah, and it's continued to kind of snow throughout the evening. So I am meant to be in work tomorrow and I am not convinced that I'm going to be going, to be perfectly frank, because it has settled and our road is an A road and they haven't gritted and it has settled on the road. So that's going to be fun. And knowing the trains as we do with the beloved Southeastern, I very much doubt they'll be running. So that's all fun. Yeah, so how is everybody? I don't think I've been on for a little while. I've had a really busy week at work, so I haven't been able to get in, and I've been super tired when I've got home. So I just haven't felt as though I could come on and chat and stuff. Just been really tired. And I woke up I had a choir concert on Saturday, and it's taken me 5 weeks to get over my last cold. And lo and behold, I wake up on Saturday morning, so that was yesterday morning, with another sore throat and feeling snotty. And I was just like, I have literally just finished with a new cold. I really just don't want another one. Please just do one, kind of thing. So I found that a little bit unfair. So I've been on kind of paracetamol throughout the day, yesterday and today, with the hope that I'm just going to be able to stave it off. But we shall see. We shall see. Don't know if that was the right colour. So yeah, feeling a little bit annoyed that I am potentially unwell again. But it doesn't feel as though it could be as bad as the last one. So I've just got to watch myself really. And it's the last day of term for me this week. So it's just a question of taking it easy where I can take it easy, and then going at it when I can go at it. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with that bauble. I'm just going to put them back away. So that's just a slightly different bauble to the rest of them. And I will probably put some Pentel Dual Hybrid on it as well. But the most exciting thing is we're going to get the watercolour paints out. So I have some paints from, I think these are Art Spirits paints. No, they're KJ designed by Karen. And we are going to use this lovely golden colour, which she actually gave me as a freebie when I bought the planets set. And it's just a beautiful gold colour, and that's what I'm going to use to do the gramophone and all the little twirly bits in the picture. So I'm just going to zoom you out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Sorry if I made you a little bit seasick there. So yeah, I've got this lovely golden colour here. I've just put water on it, And it's just beautiful. I'm using a really small brush. Let's get going and see what happens. Am I on camera? Yeah, just about. So yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. Just really, really busy at work. And it's because it was the last day of term for the students on Friday. So this week it'll be a little bit quieter because the students won't be in the building. And that's fine. But it's winding up to be quite busy last week of term. It's only 4 days. But still, it's still, you know, still gearing up to Christmas as well. And that can be hard when, you know, you've got stuff going on at home as well as trying to wind up with what's going on at work. So I've got a works due this week on whatever day it is. Thursday, I think it is. That's my last day in the office before Christmas. And then my daughter has her last day of school for the term on Friday. She's got a half day, so me and my husband plan to go Christmas shopping. So that'll be good. So we can get some last minute things, hopefully. I know what I should have done. I should have put some paper behind this. But I think it'll be okay. So yeah, I haven't got much colouring done actually. I got one done in A Million Christmas Cats, and I really, really enjoyed that, and I did that as a body colour. That was the first one in that book that I've ever done. Then I've done something in Holly Jolly Christmas. I don't know if people know that one, but I found it really, really hard. It's a really, really cute book. Really, really cute. But the grayscale is so light that sometimes you just can't see the lines, like the line art. So I was like looking at it going, well, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what, is that a glove? Is that a present? What is it? And it's like so difficult. I mean, I looked, because it's a book with double images in it. And I looked to see if I could work out, like the bits that I hadn't coloured, if I could work out what it was from the picture, the double picture, but I couldn't even work it out from there. So I hadn't got hope really. I mean, it's fine. It's not my best work. And I'm not sure how I'm going to get on with the others, but yeah, I found it really, really hard. And I think I did it in alcohol markers because I thought, well, it's single-sided. I can do a base in alcohol and go over with a pencil. But I think next time I'm just going to do it all straight pencil because I just found it really difficult with alcohol markers as well for some reason. And I think that's because the line-up was so light. So yeah, that was an interesting one. I like this, but the vibrancy of this gold. So yeah, so it's going to be interesting tomorrow, see whether I can go to work or not. I'm meant to be having an in-person meeting with somebody, which they're coming in especially for. But if I can't get out, I'm not risking my life just to try and get into work when I can do my work from home. So we'll see whether it's snowed. I mean, there's at least 4 inches outside, at least. So we are going to see what it is like when I wake up in the morning, because obviously if it's this last few nights, it's been really, really frosty as well, and really, really cold. So if it snows and then there's a frost, it will be absolutely hazardous outside. I'm on a driveway and it's got a bit of a hill, so I don't know if I want to risk trying to get out. So yeah, we'll just have to see what it's like tomorrow morning. But I know something, I'm not prepared to, when I was younger, I might have risked trying to get into work. But the thing is, it could snow during the day, and then I might not be able to get home and I get caught up on the A2 or something. It's just, you know, I've got to think about it. I did that once. I worked in Greenwich and we lived in Charlton, so it was a walk. You could, you know, we walked to work in the snow, which we thought, yeah, great. In the morning, that was fine. But then we didn't think about the walk back, and we were walking back at 5, you know, when we finished work at 5 or 6 o'clock, and it was really cold, and it was dark as well, because it was winter. So, you know, you've got to think about that, really, when it might all be very well getting in, but if it snows again, you could get stranded somewhere. I'm just not willing to do that these days. It's not my idea of fun at all. So I think I'm going to do these little, like, bits on the ornaments, the hangy bits, silver. So it was just going to be purple and gold, this page. But I think as I've gone on, I've added a bit of silver because the stars are... I've added some of the stars as silver. So I might incorporate that into the hanging bits on the ornaments. But I think it's looking good at the minute. I'm quite happy with the way the gold's coming out. So what else have I got to tell you? Not much, really. I haven't done much colouring, which is... It's a real shame, but I'm sure when I break up from work, I will do more. I haven't done any Rita Berman yet this month. I love her winter book, so I definitely need to get that one out. But it has all been Christmas stuff at the minute. All Christmas stuff. I've just run out of one of my, well, I think one of my alcohol markers has just dried up. And I've tried to get, I thought Arteza did, like, you could buy them in packs of 4. But the colour doesn't seem to be on their website, so I've contacted them to say, have you got this colour in a pack of 4? So I'm going to be really, really annoyed if I'm going to have to buy a whole new set just to get the one colour that's, like, run out. But we'll see what they say. I just wondered, has anyone got any... I mean, I've looked at a hoo-hoo. Let's see whether they might be worth me switching to, but I don't know, is it the same thing? Like, if you run out of one colour, do you have to buy a full set then to replace the colour that you're missing? Because that's just, ugh. Like, do they do open stock, like with pencils, like polychromos, where you can get them in singulars, rather than having to buy full pack of, like, 48 or 36 again? Because that's just ridiculous. But I really like my alcohol markers and, like, handling and stuff, so I feel a little bit, I feel a bit annoyed. Particularly as it's brown, which I never thought I would run out of first in a million years. But it seems I use brown a lot. I must use it for trees and things. And maybe hair, I suppose. So yeah. Don't quite know what to do about that yet. I got some Christmas money. I just bought a couple of books from Amazon Japan. It's my first Amazon Japan buying, and it was very exciting. And I got an Eerie book. I think it's the fairy tale one. So I'm really excited about that. I really want to get Eerie's second tale, but I don't know if I've been bought that for Christmas, so I'm kind of holding off buying that at the minute. And then I got another one, but I can't remember the name of it. It's one, it's got mushrooms on the front, and it's got some really cute, from what I've seen, winter pages. But I won't be able to open it to Christmas Day because it's a Christmas present, so... So that's really, really exciting. Yeah, my first Amazon Japan order. Because I was looking at, like, getting some of these things off Etsy. but it's like the book's 15 quid and then the shipping's like 21. So I was like, no. So what I did is I bought 2 books and it came to just under £30 for the 2 books, including the shipping. So I didn't think that was too bad. And because it was Christmas, I could kind of like go, okay, yeah, this may be something I wouldn't normally, you know, they're books I really want. Yeah, I may not be able to do that I might not be able to justify that for myself if I did it myself. So that was really nice to do that. And I really like the Eerie books. I've really enjoyed the ones that I've done in the Eerie books so far. So that, you know, it felt like a good purchase. So yeah, I think I'm going to have a fun Christmas with some new books. Oh, I kind of need to turn the book around now. I don't know if, whoops, I don't want to get paint all my water on the floor. This is a completely different setup at the minute because our Christmas tree is kind of taken over our living room. So we have to move furniture around when we put our Christmas tree up. So our coffee table is not in the normal place, which means my setup is completely wrong. It's not where it normally is at all. And yeah, it's interesting. And so the tripod was in the little room we've got, nowhere near, and it was all in a bit of a mess and kind of not the right height, not the right angle. So I just hope I've got it all right for you today, and then it's going to be all recorded all right and all working. So yeah, let's hope this is all okay. I can't believe that it is 2 weeks until Christmas. This time, in 2 weeks' time, Christmas Day will be winding up. I will probably be exhausted. Luckily, I don't do the Christmas cooking. My husband does an amazing Christmas lunch, dinner, so I don't know if you can hear my husband singing. He seems to be singing for some reason. Oh, that was a bit messy. Oh, I've nearly finished. That's quite exciting. I'm going to leave this to dry and probably come back for another video then when we can finish it off. So, I'm always a bit scared of using watercolour in Johanna's books. It's always a little bit scary, and especially when it's the double-sided ones. You just don't want it to go through or whatever, but this seems to be working quite well in here. I think the paper might be slightly different in this book. I think, because it's double-sided and stuff. A single-sided even, sorry. Maybe don't have to worry about it quite so much. I don't know. It just seems to be working. What's everybody else colouring this month? I've seen quite a few tags going around. I think I'm done. Oh no, there's a bit up the top here I haven't done. No, up the top here I haven't done. I think this looks really colourful. Well, I wanted it to get the vibe of a quality street, I think. On all the shiny wrappers and stuff. I tell you what I did get, and that's a new book for me. It's Chibi Girls. What's it called? Chibi Girls Christmas. And the grayscale is really quite dark. But I quite like it because I think it's one that you can probably do with just alcohol markers without going in with pencil, which is a bit different. Haven't finished. I've made a start on one today, and I quite like the way it's looking. I'm not sure how gel pens work in those books, but I'm going to give that a go next, because it's got lots of presents and stuff on it. Right. So that is, I might have to do another layer of that, but that's that bit. Then I want to just put in the bit I was going to add. So it's here. And what I'm doing is I'm adding a stave, which is a music thing, because what I'm hoping to do in the background is put in a Christmas carol or something, as if there's music coming out of the gramophone. I thought that would be a nice touch. I'll put another one down here as well. So that was my idea for a background, and I might put some, like, don't know, some glittering music notes or something. Don't know, I have to decide. That's my idea anyway. We'll see what it looks like. With different Christmas carols like Silent Night. What else did I think of? Heart the Herald Angels Sing. That kind of thing. We'll see. It might look really naff. I'm kind of committing to it now by drawing it in. So, yeah. And I was going to put like the words in as well, so it was really obvious what it was. And then I was going to do a Distress Ink background. Whoops. So we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. I think I could do one down here as well, actually, which I might well do. I'm desperately trying not to make all of this wet. Get the paint all wet. I've made birthday cards with stuff like this, and it's worked really well. I made 3 birthday cards this morning. There we go, that's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but it will be fine. No, probably should go over that with pen so you can see it. So I was just using then a Staedtler Mars Micro Retractable Pencil. Johanna uses that when she does inking and things. Where's the 0.3? Yes. And then I have a Staedtler pigment liner, a 0.3, and I'll just go over these lines just to ink them in. This is what she does when she I don't know if you could hear my husband, he's upstairs playing computer. This is what she does when she inks her artwork. She's let us into her process a little bit when I think we're in lockdown. So I just kind of how she does it and things. Which I found really interesting. So yeah, if you haven't watched my videos before, you won't know that I am a violinist. So this all comes very, very easily to me. I mean, don't worry, I'm going to be looking up. I can't remember how to play, you know, Silent Night and that kind of thing, but, you know, doing this was a natural thing for me to think of, I think. So yeah, I was quite excited about it, and I've got an idea for the background which involves glitter, of course, because I love glitter. If you haven't watched my videos, I love glitter. makes everything so much better. There we go. I've just got, has anyone got a favourite Christmas carol that I could add to these music saves? If you have, put it in the comments below and we'll see which ones come out as favourites, and then they might well end up on this colouring page. So I've got some of my personal favourites. So yeah, it'd be really interesting to see if you've got a favourite Christmas carol. I mean, I had my choir concert last night and we sang Silent Night, we sang Hark the Herald, Little Town of Bethlehem, Once in Royal David City, O Come All Ye Faithful. There are some I really dislike, like Good King Wenceslas, God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. Not big fans of those ones. But some of the others I quite like. So yeah, put down in the comments below what your favourite Christmas carols are, and we'll see what comes up on this page eventually. That'd be fun. See if your Christmas carol makes it onto my Christmas page. There we go. So that's all ready. I think we'll add in the... Well, actually, I might just wait for it to dry. I think it is dry, actually. So that's that. And we'll just rub out the... We'll rub out the pencil. It's fine. Not that you can really see it anyway. I think it's just in the bar line you can see it. I'm doing all this very riskily with the paint still wet. Alright, and we'll just add in the treble clefs. Oops. We'll add in the treble clefs and then I'll wait to see your comments to see what Christmas carols we are gonna have. And that will be next time's video. So what I want to say to everybody is happy colouring. I shall see you the next time. Please let me know what your favourite Christmas carol is, and good night.